especially with what's been going on with over the last year or so with the pandemic. So many people are having their own awakenings and asking different questions, whether it's on a bigger level, with like politically and globally and things like that, or of themselves and how they want to be and the lives that they want to live, because we've been having to live different lifestyles. And that, I mean, I think that has its challenges in some ways, but also it has some really good things that have come out of that as well.
Yeah, and I think that we are realizing that when we are able to support our own selves and nurture ourselves and have turned to self-care practices and all of these things, that essentially that it changes our vibration, and we are then able to support others. And it kind of has this kind of tenfold, this energy that moves out into the community. And so we have this deeper awareness for ourselves and deeper awareness for other people, their thoughts, their feelings, and in turn we are able to support other people as well. So I think it kind of creates this huge cycle of love and compassion, which we really need right now.
Yeah, that's the contagious. I don't know if that's not a good word to use at the moment. Is it contagious?
Magnetic.
Yeah, magnetic. Like it's a good kind of contagious. We want to be contagious to compassion and kindness and generosity, don't we? Like that's, and I think that the more that we have, like the more that we give ourselves, the more that we have to give. But I think that so many of us, I think, are taught that and have this programming that like when everyone else is happy, I'll be happy. And it just doesn't work.
It doesn't work like that. I mean, we may think it does, because you kind of I've been through many times of, people pleasing and essentially going home and thinking, oh gosh, they're really happy, and then waking up the next day feeling like a bit of a void in my body, thinking, like, why am I not happy? And then just carrying on with my day and so forth, and doing the same thing over and over and over again until you realize that, I'm not really happy myself, actually. And then when you start to work on yourself and the ways that can make you happy, then it's finding those boundaries and saying yes to the things that serve you, no to the things that don't. And in turn, the attraction to the right people, all of that starts to really work well for you. And then you notice that gradually, as you keep on doing that work in that way in life, that everyone around you is happy because you are. Like that energy is so strong and powerful that people feel it. And I feel like around me that's happening, that people are changing, in a way growing through life, because they have seen like some of the things that I've done for myself, and taken it on themselves.
Yeah, it's that ripple effect.
It empowers people, because some people in life get reliant on others. So if I'm constantly helping someone, they're never able to help themselves. They don't know how to, or haven't learnt to, or so when you start saying no to that, in a way, I can't be there for you every time, for example, even though it may hurt them at the beginning, they will learn to kind of start supporting themselves. And so that's, that has on that knock-on effect where someone's like learning to support themselves as well. I mean, it depends on the situation, of course. I'm not saying I say no to everyone, but in many ways, I have done that, and I've seen over the years how that's changed myself and other people.
Well, I think it's just so healing as well when we put that boundary in, that kind boundary in place, because it's up to the person what they do with that as well.
Yeah.
Not everyone's like, cool, thanks for saying no. I'm like, I have just had this realization and I just feel so empowered and confident and healed now. Like, it doesn't always work like that. Some people are just like, well, why? Like, I need you. Like, and you're really horrible because you're not helping me. And it's like hard, because I think that some people get so it is a dependency thing as well, isn't it? Like I've mentioned it, I think maybe a couple of times on this podcast, where I've been like learning about codependency, and I think we were talking about it a bit the other day when I saw you, and like how these things can be so sneaky as well. Because again, we think we're helping people, and it's hard when you've got like a really big heart and someone's coming to you, and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to see you in pain. I don't want to see you upset or suffering. So we're so quick to not want to feel that ourselves, because whether it's empathic.